and welcome to a new video. In today's video I would like to share with you my top 10 must-have nail art products, meaning like if I would go on a long holiday, which products I would take with me in order to be able to keep my nails pretty and polished and all that good stuff. For those of you who are wondering, I'm wearing my Daniel Wellington watch and cuff in this video, which they sent me a few weeks ago. I've been wearing them for quite a while. I love them. Also, those straps are changeable. So if you're interested in those products, please make sure to check them out. I'm gonna leave the link to the products in the info box below. Also, make sure to check out my coupon code, which will give you a discount. So let's start with the basics. First of all, I need products to do my nail care, and for that I always need a nail file. My current nail file is this super cheap glass nail file from the Japanese dollar store. I always change my favorite nail files, but this is the one I'm using right now, and it's a huge plus that it's just $1. So after filing my nails, what I typically do is I remove my cuticles. To do that, I need 3 products. First one is this Instant Cuticle Remover by Sally Hansen. I've been using this for many years. It's wonderful, it does its job, I love it. And to push back my cuticles, I'm always using a metal cuticle pusher. I know that there are some people who say that this is very harsh on your nails. It works for me, and I've been using metal cuticle pushers for years, so this is my must-have nail tool for sure. This is quite a recent addition to my nail tool collection. I've showed this on Instagram, by the way. If you don't follow me, it's at kirakiranail, and this is handy for 2 things. First of all, after I did my cuticle care, I like to brush over my cuticle to get rid of any skin. And second purpose of this is to clean under my nail. If you don't have such a brush, don't worry, just use a toothbrush. It will do the same, but I feel like the bristles are softer, and just overall a bigger brush does a better job. So after I did this, sometimes I still have some teeny tiny skins left, and then I use tweezers. It's just like dead skin, so I can remove it, but if you are like hurt, don't pull on skin, obviously. Besides of nail care, you can use it to do nail art, so yeah, very great to have some tweezers. And I also like the eagle tweezers a lot because they're pointy in the end, so it's a lot easier to work precisely with those. Sometimes my nails break, and I do have natural nails. If my nail is broken, I like to fix them. How I fix them, I did a video on that, but for this I need a nail glue, I need some scissors, and I need a piece of tissue paper. I didn't include piece of tissue paper because you have that, right? It's not a nail art tool. So what I do is I cut a piece of tissue paper, place it on my nail with some glue, let it dry, file it off, and I'm good to go. Obviously, you have to be careful if you're traveling. You need to put the scissors where you give away your luggage. How do you say this in English? And you can also use the nail glue for nail art purposes. So some things I'm showing you are there for multiple purposes. We have all the tools to have the base. Like you can fix your nails, you can care for your nails, you have everything. So the next thing I would really need to have with me is a base coat and a top coat. Currently I'm using the nail hardener by CanMake. I'm not that particular about base coats, it always changes. I don't have a favorite. I don't really care because I feel like there are much bigger differences in top coats than base coats. So my favorite top coat of all times is Sèche Vite, and this is also like the top coat I recommend if I get asked by friends or viewers. Although I also use different top coats, this is my favorite. And how many items did I show you? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 items, so there's just 1 item left. And you might be thinking now I would show you a nail polish, but I won't because I'm restricted to 10. And a nail polish, I mean, it's not an essential I would take with me. I can get a nail polish wherever I am. Well, you could say that for the other tools, but you know what I mean. The last holy grail item is my cuticle oil, and I'm very particular about my cuticle oil. This is my absolute favorite. I've tried tons of cuticle oils. This is by Homemade. It smells like roses, but not in a annoying artificial way, but in like a spa, nice, relaxing way. And it's so great because you can apply it. It moisturizes your cuticles without leaving them greasy, you know? I mean, like, all my cuticle oils essentially moisturize my cuticles, but many of them leave them greasy. And especially for filming purposes, I hate that, because after I did my nails, I want to film my finished nails, I want to take the photos, and I want to be done. And that's why I really love this cuticle oil. Unfortunately, I don't know where to get it anymore. I got it in Japan years ago, and every time I go to Japan, I look for it, but I didn't find it. Maybe it would be a smart idea to look online. I haven't done that yet. So yeah, that was it. Let me know if you have an essential which I didn't mention here. So I have a little bonus for you, because on Instagram I asked you guys if you have some questions. Carrie Bears asks, do you like to do 3D nails or bling nail art? Good question. In my opinion, to do bling nails, you just need to have a very good eye to see if the nail is balanced, if it looks great. But it's not hard to do. As for 3D nail art, it's kind of hard to do, you know what I mean? At the moment, I would prefer doing bling nail art compared to 3D nail art, just because I don't think I am that good in 3D nail art. But I was always a huge fan of it, so I love how it looks like. But I'm also not a huge bling nail art person, because I work mostly with nail polish, and for bling, you need to work either with acrylics or gel. Brandon Flynn asks, what do you like more, Japanese nail art or Korean nail art? So for those of you guys who don't know, I am half Japanese, and my love for nail art is because I am half Japanese. So I was influenced a lot by my cousin, by my Japanese cousin, and she had that phase where she always wanted to try beauty things. Once she had the phase of nail art, and we would buy 3D nail art, we would do water marble nail art. She's 6 years older than me, so you know, she was probably a young teen and wanted to do those beauty stuff, and I was a kid and I played with her, and then I just absolutely fell in love with nail art. We also did other stuff. I mean, she had like her phase of makeup, her phase of hair, but I stuck with the nail art, and that was obviously the Japanese nail art I fell in love with. I was very, very obsessed for years with the Japanese nail art. Also a long time with all the 3D nail art they did. And I didn't know about Korean nail art for many years, because I think it wasn't a huge thing until recently. But I think Korean nail art is also beautiful. I think they also have a lot of minimalistic kind of nails. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not on Instagram that often as I used to be, so I'm not as informed as I used to be. It's a hard question because it really depends on the style, doesn't it? I think the Korean are very innovative when it comes to nail art. But I could imagine that the Japanese, because it's more in their history, could be even more innovative. I don't know. I think this answer is very biased because I just don't know a lot of Korean nail artists, and I follow a lot more Japanese nail artists. So I would say Japanese nail art, but I also think the Korean do beautiful nail art. I just need to get to know it more. I would also say I like Japanese nail art more because it's comes from my childhood basically. So one more question, and it is from Edith La Rosa. Where do you buy super tiny nail studs? Good one. There are 3 places. The first is in Japan. Many of my nail art stuff is from Japan. So when it comes to charm, I think Daily Charm would be the place to go. I've ordered there many times. and they have tiny studs for sure because I bought them there many times. If you're not that particular about good quality, then go ahead and buy stuff on AliExpress. I've ordered tiny nail art studs on AliExpress before, so let me link that down below. As you can see, my hair is a little bit different. It's a few hours later as I filmed the other clips, and I got some more questions, so that's why I thought I would go back and film them for you. Simi Charms asks, do you have time to review products? Generally, I like reviewing products, and I've done quite a few reviews lately, and I like to space them out a little bit. So I think I'm not gonna do any more reviews for the month of June, but in July or August even, I will be free or open for new requests to review products. Next one is from Vanye. I'm just so sorry for pronouncing your names probably completely wrong. Do you feel like your passion for making videos is decreasing? That is such a good question, because actually it is. I'm at a point where I don't know what the future is for this channel. A lot of things happened in the past. Like, first of all, there was the algorithm change of YouTube and also of Instagram, so my views have decreased drastically. I'm just not in the same life situation as I was before. So I've had this channel for 8 years, by the way. I was a student before, so I had a lot of time during the university lessons to think about my designs, which resulted in a lot more videos. And now I'm working, and in my free time I do a lot of stuff, and I don't do a lot of nail art stuff. So actually, like the past few collaboration which I did with Twinkle Tea and Miss You Beauty, they really sparked something in myself, because I wasn't buying any new nail art stuff for quite some time, and like having those new nail art products to play with really sparked something in me. So I know that I still love nail art, but I'm not as addicted as I was before. Not sure what happens to this channel. Maybe I'm gonna do like a video a month, something I can achieve. I also don't want to put out content which is just mediocre just to put out content. I don't know, let me know what you think. There's still some viewers out there who watch my videos for years. If you're new to my channel, please let me know, because my views on my latest videos are so bad. So I think it's always like my hardcore viewers who watch them, which I'm very thankful for. But I'm not sure if there are any new viewers. I know that in total my channel gets a decent amount of views, but it's always my old videos. The next question: do your nails turn yellowish from all the nail polish? Mine's do. I would say my nails are not yellowish. How to achieve this is very simple. You just need to wear your base coat, and if they turn yellowish, then what you need to do is, I was using like whitening toothpaste and rub it onto my nails, or even better would be like a lemon baking soda mixture. You can Google it and it will give you the recipe, and this helps a lot. Actually, I'm pretty surprised that I got that many questions. I was like kind of afraid to ask you guys to ask me questions on Instagram, because I feel like the account is dying. So I mean, like before, if I would do something like that, I knew a lot of you guys were watching and were active. But this time I wasn't really sure how much questions I got. So yeah, thank you all so much for asking me those questions. If I get more questions, I will probably answer them on Instagram story. So this was it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.